Have you ever felt like being good just isn't enough? Like the world rewards the ruthless and punishes the kind? If you've ever wondered how real power works, not in fantasy, but in real life, you're about to discover the brutal truth from one of history's most misunderstood minds, Niccolo Machiavelli. Machiavelli was a 16th century political thinker from Florence. His most famous work, The Prince, was banned by the church, feared by kings, and hated by moralists. Why? Because he said what others were too afraid to say. Power is not about being good, it's about being effective. So, how exactly does Machiavelli believe you should survive in a world of wolves? Let's break it down into 5 brutal truths. 1. The ends justify the means. Machiavelli believed a ruler must be ready to use any means necessary to protect his state. Lies, manipulation, even cruelty. If it keeps order or prevents war, it's justified. Today, smart CEOs lay off hundreds to save a company. Politicians make backroom deals to win public reforms. It may seem cold, but sometimes kindness costs more lives than action. In politics, the choice is rarely between good and evil, but between the lesser evil and chaos. This doesn't mean becoming evil. It means playing to win, within the real rules of the game. 2. Fear is more reliable than love. It is much safer to be feared than loved, if one cannot be both. People change. Loyalties fade, but fear, if controlled, keeps order. Strict bosses, tough coaches, you may not love them, but you respect them. And respect is what keeps systems alive. Machiavelli never said be cruel, he said be strategic. Use fear as a boundary, not as violence. Let others know your limits and that you will defend them. 3. Adapt or die. Machiavelli used the concept of fortuna, fate, as a wild river. You can't control it, but you can build a dam, steer it, prepare for the flood. A man must be the master of his own fortune. Today, that means flexibility. Companies that failed to adapt, like Nokia or Blockbuster, died out. So don't just build strength, build resilience. 4. Appearances matter more than reality. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are. It's not enough to be virtuous, you must appear virtuous. Social media, branding, politics, people judge the cover before reading the book. That doesn't mean being fake. It means being intentional. Craft your image with purpose, not accident. 5. Stop trying to please everyone. Modern leaders often try to be liked by all. But Machiavelli would say, that's the fastest road to failure. If you try to please the crowd, you'll lose your mission. Serve your vision even if it's unpopular at first. The right people will follow. A wise prince is not troubled by being called cruel when it is a matter of keeping his subjects united and loyal. Machiavelli wasn't evil. He was just honest. He pulled off the mask and showed the raw face of power. And whether you're leading a company, a team, or just trying to lead your own life, his lessons remind us reality is the battlefield. Your mind is the weapon. If you found this powerful, don't miss the next video. We'll dive into Carl Jung and how understanding your shadow can make you unstoppable. Subscribe, think deeper, and remember, power begins with truth.